Students, today we are going to see the topic measuring capacity. Measuring capacity means measurement of liquid. The units which are commonly used for measuring liquid are liter and milliliter. Small quantities of liquid are measured in milliliter, whereas large quantities of liquid are measured in liter. Milliliter is the smallest unit of capacity, whereas liter is the biggest unit of capacity. Now 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. This is the relationship between the units liter and milliliter. Based on this, we have an exercise 7.4. Look at the question number A. Fill in the blank with the more suitable unit, milliliter or liter. Children, in this question, some statements are given to you along with some number. You are asked to put the most suitable unit, whether the liquids are in milliliter or liter. Just now we have seen that small quantities of liquid are measured in milliliter, right? So if we have a liquid in small quantity, we can put the unit milliliter. Large quantities of liquid are measured in liter. So if we have a liquid in large quantity, we can use the most suitable unit liter. So let's start. The first one is medicine in an eyedropper. Children, what do you think? The medicine in an eyedropper is 1 liter or 1 milliliter? Medicine in an eyedropper comes in very small bottle or in a very small tube. I think some of you might have seen as well. So it can't be 1 liter. It must be 1 milliliter, right? So which unit comes here? Milliliter. Coffee in a cup. Coffee in a cup is also in small quantity. So here also we put the unit milliliter. The coffee in a cup is 200 milliliter. Petrol left in Ajay's car. Now petrol is always in large quantity, right? So here liter will come. Petrol left in Ajay's car is 10 liter. Milk in a pouch, 1 liter. The lemonade in a jug. See, here the number is given 750. If we write liter, then it will be in very large quantity, which can't be possible. So lemonade in a jug must be 750 milliliter. And the last one, water in a tanker. We can store a large quantity of water in a tanker, right? So water in a tanker must be 1000 liter. So likewise, you can put the most suitable unit as per the quantities of liquid. Now coming to the question number B and C. Children, you can see in question number B, you are given some pictures and you are asked to match the most suitable measures. Measures are also given there. I am showing you these pictures in large. You can see here. This is the picture of water bottle. This is the medium size of water bottle. So what will be the measure of this water bottle? Whether it is 20 liter, 5 milliliter or 1 liter. What do you think about it, children? Yes, the measure of this water bottle must be 1 liter. It can't be 20 liter. 20 liter is very large quantity and 5 milliliter is a very small quantity. So both the measures can't be possible. It must be 1 liter. Now look at the second picture. This is a picture of bucket, or you can say that the picture of can. Now how much water we can store in this can? 20 liter, 5 milliliter or 1 liter? Just now we have seen that the measure of one water bottle is 1 liter. But this can is bigger than water bottle. So it must be 20 liter. It can't be 1 liter or it can't be 5 milliliter. It must be 20 liter. This is a picture of spoon. Now, what would be the most likely measure? 20 liter, 5 milliliter or 1 liter? In spoon, we can hold only small quantities of liquid, a very small quantity of liquid, right? So, the most likely measure is 5 milliliter. Now, coming to the question number C. How many glasses of the given capacity will fill a 1 liter jug? See, in this question, some capacity of the glasses are given to you and we are asked the number of glasses. How many number of glasses we require to fill the capacity of 1 liter jug? Now 1 liter means 1000 milliliter. The capacity of jug is 1000 milliliter. So how many glasses of 200 ml capacity we required to fill a 1000 ml jug? How will you find it out? There are two ways to find it out. Either you can divide the capacity of jug by the capacity of glass. See, if you divide 1000 by 200, what will you get? This 1 0 will get cancelled. This second 0 is also getting cancelled, right? And we left with 10 by 2, and 10 by 2 is equal to 5. 2 5s are 10. So the answer will be 5. Or you can draw the number of glasses. See, the capacity of one glass is 200 ml, right? So this is 200 ml plus 200 ml. How much it is? 400 plus 200. Now it's 600. Again I have drawn one glass. It become 800. If I draw again one more glass, now it become 1000 ml. So how many glasses here we required? 5 glasses, right? So the answer is 5. Now look at the second. Now the capacity of one glass is 100 ml. So how many glasses of 100 ml you require to fill a 1 liter jug? We required 10 glasses. 100 into 10 become 1000, right? So if we use 10 glasses, each of capacity 100 ml, it will fill a 1 liter jug. Now this one. Now we have a glass of capacity 500 ml. So how many glasses we required of capacity 500 ml to fill a jug of 1 liter? See, the capacity of one glass is 500 ml. One more glass I am going to draw, having capacity 500. Now 500 plus 500, it will become 1000. It means we required 2 glasses. The last one. The capacity of one glass is 250 ml. Then how many such a glasses we required which will fill a 1 liter jug? See. Now the capacity of one glass is 250 ml. This is of again 250 ml. Now 250 plus 250, 500. Again I have drawn one more glass. 500 plus 250, it becomes 750. And 750 plus 250, it becomes 1000. How many glasses we required now? 4 glasses, right? We require 4 glasses, each of capacity 250 ml, which will fill a 1 liter jug.